I'm ChezPride. Welcome back to another video on my channel, and today we are doing another review video for the new Sims 4 expansion pack, Sims 4 Lovestruck. In this video, we are going to be going over everything in build and buy mode. And as you can see, I've went through and placed down all the objects for us to go over, and there is quite a lot. I mean, I know this is an expansion pack, but there's a good amount to go through. And you guys better be lucky I went ahead and placed them down and organized them. Because just placing the items down and like sorting them out by what goes with what took me over an hour. Like, I know it's an expansion pack and there's a lot to go over, but still, that was crazy. So hopefully that cuts down this video's time a little bit. And I know this is still gonna be a long video, so go ahead and just grab your snack and do whatever you want to do, relax, because as we are jumping straight into this. So, like I said, I've already placed everything down, but before we go over those items, we do have one new lot trait that comes with this expansion pack, and it's called Singles Hangout. So it says, looking to mingle with some singles? This lot trait will have more date-ready Sims walking around the neighborhood. And when I first heard of this, I was like, how exactly is this going to work? Are you able to put it on residential lots? And the answer is yes, because this is a residential lot that we are on right now. So, you can not only put a singles hangout on a public lot, so when you go to that lot, there's single Sims hanging out that lot. You can also put it on your own home lot and just look around your neighborhood and people watch and find single Sims way easier, which I so wish I had this when I was doing a baby challenge. Like, the baby challenge I'm on now, I'm pretty much down to like the last 2 or 3 episodes. Like, I've already had all the babies. But if I had this in any of my baby challenges or in my 100 Bay challenge, this would have helped so much. So much. But we have it now at least, so I can use it in the future still. So I'm happy with that lot trait, but that is the only lot trait we have. I have filtered everything by the Lovestruck filter. So let's jump in to see what this game has. And as always, I'm going to be starting out with the pre-made rooms. So we can kind of just get a real sneak peek into what is coming with this pack and how exactly the Sims expect us to use it, though we could totally use it any way we want. So this first room here is called a garden bedroom, and it comes in red, yellow, and green. And of course I chose it in the red because out of all those colors I like the red the best. So this is the bedroom. This is not the heart-shaped bed, but this is another bed that comes with it. I'm obsessed with this rug. It just looks so royal and fancy in here. That's the new adult costume box. We have a mixture of different wallpapers, and we even have a painted ceiling. Hello painted ceiling. I see you. And we have some of the new furniture. Yeah, so that is the first room. And then the next room is the one I'm excited about. I'm real excited about this room, and because it has the new heart bed. Well, should I say new heart bed, or should I say just the heart bed they brought back? I feel like it has a lot more swatches on it now than it did in the original game. So I feel like it's safe to say new heart bed. But the bedroom with the heart bed in it is called Wild Heart Retreat. And it comes in red, purple, or this like neutrals color. Of course I had to go with the red. That just seems to be the classic romantic color. So let's take a look at this heart bed. Oh my goodness, how cute. I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to try out this bed. I want to see just how exactly the vibration affects the woohoo. Oh, they didn't paint the ceiling in this room. Interesting. Alright, but we have the new heart bed, obviously. We have a bunch of neon lights. This, I did not expect in this pack, but I think it's really cool they added it. It's like a wall fan. I don't know. I think that's really cool. Again, with the adult costume box. And look at this, the little heart penguin. That's freaking adorable. Okay, this wallpaper is very interesting. Let's see, what is this? Ooh, they have like a blackout broken heart. Like, it looks like it's like painting. I don't know. It looks cool. Alright, but that's all this room has to offer. So on to the next room. Yes, I just placed them down in order that they came in. And this is the Speakeasy 20. So this is like a little bar lounge room that comes in like a peachy version, a white version, and a dark purpley version, which is what I went with. So we have this room, and it has the new rounded bar, which is new. We do not have a rounded bar yet in The Sims. So that's cool. And all these bars came with like back bars, which I think is cool. And I am so excited to use this plant. This plant is gorgeous. As someone that uses plants a lot in their build, I love this plant. And I love the fact that, like, it clips a little. Like, don't get me wrong, it clips a little. But compared to other corner plants, this hardly clips because it's so flat. It doesn't go out this direction. It only goes out this direction. And I think that's really nice. It's not a perfect corner plant, but it's a step in the right direction. This actually is a good corner plant, too. Like, it doesn't clip nearly as much as a lot of the other corner plants. Let me just, yeah, you put it in the corner, it hardly clips. That's impressive. Yeah, it looks like we have some dining tables, and chairs, and mirrors. And then the next room we're looking at is a jungle lounge. So it has another new bar, and it comes in red, green, and like a gray color. I chose the green because this pack actually comes in a lot of gorgeous greens. So it has this new wallpaper, a lot of the new plants and the table stuff. And this is the bar that's not curved that we have, and with another bar back. And yeah, so this is all this. Even has one of the new doors. And then, last but not least, we have a Duo Plus gym, which I don't know why we got random new gym equipment in this kit, or this pack. Wow, I just call it a kit. It is not a kit. It is not $5. But we did get some new random workout stuff. So we have that, and it comes in pink, green, and blue theme. I just placed down the pink just to simplify it. But we have some new treadmills, new whatever these are. I always forget the name. We have a new woohoo spot. We have some weights, which I'm not sure if you can actually lift the weights in gameplay, but I think it would be a missed opportunity if you couldn't. And on that note, that is all the preview rooms kind of showing us what we're going to get into. So let's go ahead and start looking at stuff in build mode. So starting off, we have one new plant. No new rocks, but we have one tree, and I am obsessed with it. I wish we had gotten more landscaping. I'm sure there's more in debug, but I'm going over all the stuff you get just regularly, not any of the career unlockables or debug items. But this tree is actually gorgeous. It is purple, and I want to do a whole build just based around this tree because it is such a gorgeous purple. Honestly, we don't have enough of this color in the game, and I'm really glad we're bringing it in, especially in the nature. And even just looking around the world here, there's so many of them in the world. So you will easily be, if you build in this new world, be able to use this and blend it in with the environment, and I love that. I love when there's actual trees in where we can access them without going into debug. They're also in the world around us. Like, don't get me wrong, I know debug's there for a reason, but I like it when we can access stuff without cheats. So that is the only new landscaping. And then we have actual build features. So let's start out with the pool trim. So in the new update that we got before this pack came out, we got rounded pools. So, and I'm not showing that off in this video. I've already looked over it. And I will be building with them in the future. But in this pack, we got 2 new pool trims. And what I like about these pool trims is they're a lot thicker than most of the other ones we have. And being from someone that lives in a state where there's a lot of pools and a lot of swimming because it gets really hot in the summer, this is very realistic. Very realistic. Normally, they're at least with like underground pools, like flat pools, there's like a trim and then there's concrete all around the trim. And that's kind of how it goes. But you have that trim because as the concrete can get really hot. But that's just more realistic than all these skinny trims that we have in the game. Which, don't get me wrong, I think the skinny trims in The Sims looks nice. Like, it's very clean and well cut. But this is just more realistic, so I kind of like that. So, anyways, there are 2 new pool trims. Where are they? There we go. Okay, so there's this colorful multi one that the first 2 rows, these are all the colors of it. So we have some speckled multicolored ones are these 6, and then these 8 are just like plain swatches that are just regular tile. And we even have white and black, which I appreciate. And then we have the terracotta pool trim. So this is the second control pin, and that's this 3rd row right here. It's kind of basic colors. It does match a lot of the other stuff that comes in this pack. But it's very simple, and I kind of like that. Especially if you're trying to build in like Oasis Springs or something. I feel like this is going to come in really handy. So that is all the new pool trim. And then with the pool stuff, we do have a new fountain. So these are our new fountains that we can place either in the fountains or side fountains, whatever. And they squirt out water. And these are all the colors that come in. So they have neutrals and bright colors, which I appreciate. Again, it's a lot of the style of this stuff is very different from each other. Some of this stuff can be paired and used really well together, and some of this stuff is just like you would never pair this stuff together. This expansion pack has a couple of different styles it's reaching out for, which, like I've said in previous videos, I appreciate when packs do that because it really reaches out to a broader audience. But at the same time, it kind of makes stuff hard to match sometimes because you're so limited because they were going for so many different styles. I don't know. That's my only opinion on that. We have the pool trim and pool that stuff, so I just want to show that off real quick. And now let's go ahead and look at wallpaper and flooring, and then we'll look at like windows and doors and whatnot. So I've put all the wallpapers on these walls, and as you can see, there's a lot. So I'm just gonna see what comes here first. Okay, so the first one we have is this rose flowery wallpaper that comes in all of these colors, and it's kind of just like a huge floral print wallpaper. Now, if you know me or have watched my videos for a while, I don't like floral print. I just think floral print is really ugly. So I'm not a fan of floral print. But for a person that doesn't like floral print, this is a decent floral print paper. Like, I don't hate it. I don't actually hate it. It's just, I'm not a floral print person. Okay, and then next we have this wallpaper, which I don't exactly know what they were going for. Like, honestly, I don't understand the pattern very well. I'm assuming this is very, like, Mexican, Spanish inspired. Because the world is a Mexican-Spanish world. Like, it's very Spain inspired. But I can only assume that's why they went for this style. Because I don't understand the wallpaper. I just don't understand it. It's pretty. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty. I just don't understand it. I've never seen wallpaper like this. And then we got some plain wall swatches, which we actually have, as you can see here, a lot of plain wallpaper, and I really appreciate that because I feel like we just don't have enough plain wallpaper. Now, I do not like the fact that these wallpapers we're looking at here, specifically this Simply Moody wallpaper, has I don't like when wallpapers have this trim on the bottom, which I do understand that is completely realistic. Like all the rooms in my house have this trim, but they're such random. It's not like it's all white colors. It's not. It just is. The trim color is always random, and it makes it weird to place on like half walls, and I don't like it when it comes to trim. I know it's realistic. I just don't like it. But this wallpaper did come with trim, and these are all the colors it comes in. Like I said, I don't like the fact it has trim on it, but we do need more just plain colors. And the more plain wall colors we can get, the more happy I am. So, mixed emotions. Mixed emotions. Alright. So, that's that wallpaper. And then we got this, like, perfect pool wall tile. So, let me find where I put that. There we go. Here we go. So, I put that over here. And sorry, it's more shaded over here. The lighting on this lot is not great. But this is the new pool trim, or pool tile we have. And I'm totally using this in bathrooms. Like, this is going to be a gorgeous tile for bathrooms. But, oh my goodness. One, look at these multicolored ones. But two, freaking rainbow tile. Rainbow tile. That I want to do a whole house just because of this tile. Like, oh my goodness. I'd never thought I'd be more excited for tile. Okay. But that's the tile we got. And then we got some terracotta pool tiles. And this terracotta tile over here actually has a bunch of matching stuff to it. So we have a terracotta tile with the pattern. We have the terracotta tile that's just plain. We have the floors to match, which I'll show off later. And also, later on, I will be showing off, if I can find it real quick. We have, like, this tile thing. I'm pretty sure it matches this terracotta tile. Pretty sure it matches this. Or is similar to it. So there's stairs, even stairs to go with it. So there's a lot with this terracotta tile. But as I said, they're mixing a lot of styles here. And it's just like, yeah, you have all that terracotta stuff, but what else does it go with in this pack? And there's only so much limited stuff in it. I don't know. It's just weird. But these are all our terracotta tiles. So we do have these with the fancy little colorful trims. And then we have the plain swatches as well. Which honestly, I think these plain swatches will work really good to just regular houses as well. So I'm always looking in for a double use. And then we have a worn plaster wallpaper. So basically just like a water stained, plastered, nasty looking wallpaper. But it comes in a couple swatches. And then we have the two absolutely plain wallpapers. So we have some in these bright colors, which is this one, the vibrant wallpaper, and then we have some more pastel neutrals here. That's this wallpaper. And then we have some wallpaper that are like vines, which I thought were really interesting. Like okay. I mean, it's cute. It's just very unique. So it comes in these 6 colors here. I kind of wrapped it around the corner here. And then the next wallpaper is, what are they calling this? Reptile Ripples. So it's basically like a snake skin wallpaper, which, you know, I thought was interesting. Again, I think it would look better without the trim on the bottom. But we have nothing like this in the game. And I do like when we get stuff that we don't have anything else like. Well, I have mixed emotions. One, it does make it harder to match stuff. But 2, I like getting new things and playing around with new things. So We have some like snakeskin looking reptile wallpaper. And then we have the same wallpaper, but it has like wooden X's on it. So you can kind of like mix and match these to make some pretty neat patterns. And then last, I saved the ugliest for last, and that is the animal print wallpaper. Okay, why? I think the only reason they put this wallpaper is because most of these swatches match the heart bed. Hence the room we were looking at in the heart bed with the crazy wallpaper. They made it to match the heart bed. I mean, it was destined to happen. We were destined to get animal print wallpaper at some point. But, man, I don't know. I have mixed emotions about it. I don't know if I'll ever use it unless I'm specifically trying to do a crazy looking build. I don't think I would use this in my average build. But, again, the more stuff we have, the more people have variety, and the more people the game will reach out to. So can't judge too much. But then with the wallpaper, of course, we have some matching floors. So literally all these floors match a wallpaper. So first we have the animal print. I know some of these look double, but some of them have red trim and you just can't see them necessarily when you put them down with just two tiles. So like these two, they look the same, but they're not the same. And these two, it's like these two, but I don't know why the red's showing here and it's not showing on this one. It's weird. But these are all the animal print floorings to go with the animal print wallpaper. And then we have some leaf vine floorings to go with the leaf vine wallpaper. We have some, okay, there's a lot of it. We have some tile that it comes with different colors. I think like it's the same colors with different designs, so you can kind of mix and match them to make shapes. But I'm not good at placing tile like that, especially when I'm having a hard time seeing what the shapes are. So these, like I have them in rows of what goes together. I just don't know exactly how to properly place them. So, sorry if it looks weird, but these are some of the new tiles we have. And then we also have these terracotta tiles that match the floor, that are going to match the stairs. I'm going to show you in a minute. So that's all of these. And then lastly, we have a colorful, we have a colorful tile that goes with that colorful pool tile wallpaper. So you can also have a flooring in your pool to match your wall. So there is that. So that is all the flooring and doors, or flooring and wallpaper. Sorry, totally blanked. Next, I'm going to show off the doors and windows. So there's a lot of doors and windows. I know it's an expansion pack, so it's going to come with a lot, but there's a lot. Okay. So, and none of them are really the same color swatches. Well, the windows kind of match, but the doors are all kind of different colors. Normally, there's like multiple doors to that kind of match and go together. But honestly, there's also normally multiple door heights, and everything in this pack, like windows, doors, and all that, all go on a small wall height, a short wall height. So I thought that was nice. But let's go through the door. So we have this fancy like arch looking door. Is this, of course, I put the front of, did I put all the front of them? I'm having trouble seeing which one's the front and which one's the back. I don't know. But this is all of them from the back if you're curious. And we have these. So let's look at these. So these are all the color swatches on these doors. So we have this fancy archway that has some neutral colors, but also some bright fun colors. And then we have this just simple front door. It has a little iron window in the middle of it, which I thought was a cute detail. I don't know. I just thought that was cute. We have this door, which I don't quite understand. It looks like it's cloth, but it has a door handle. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of weird. It was kind of weird. And we have this door, which honestly, that first swatch looks like a white jail cell door. But it's a iron door, and we have some fences and whatnot that go with this. And we have a nice new wooden door, which honestly, we need more just plain wooden doors with nice designs on them. So I'm honestly not mad about this. I think this is a really nice door. And then we have another metal type door here. As like an archway almost. Which I think is really pretty. And I really like the blues. Like this blue is really pretty. And then we have a 3-tile wide door as well. That is quite fancy. It has kind of a mix of like the colors and like the iron doors and whatnot. I don't know. I think it's pretty. I really like this black swatch. That's really pretty. And then we also just have some nice fancy archways, which honestly we need it. We do not have enough simple archways, especially not ones that are 1 tile. So I think this is a really good investment. But here we also have the bigger tile wide door. So we have that. And then is this a sliding door? So we have a new sliding door, which I'm always excited for. I love a good sliding door. But honestly, the only problem I have with this is the same problem I have with all the other sliding doors, and that's that they're so short. They're so short. They don't take up the whole wall. Like, this is a short wall height, and it does not go all the way to the top. And, like, that it makes it really hard to match with windows sometimes. But these are all the colors. But luckily, the pack does come with a window that matches and comes in the right height. So they got us covered, but it will still be hard to match with other windows. But that is all the swatches on that. And then we have some fancier windows. So we have some more traditional looking windows, and I don't exactly know what the difference in these are, because when you scan over them, I guess, okay, it says curved. So do these go on curved walls as well? Because they look exactly the same, but one says curved and one doesn't. So I'm assuming one can go on a curved wall and one can't. I'm just guessing, but that's my guess. So here are all the colors. I'm just going to show you in one window because they all come in the same swatches. But here are all the windows there. Bam, bam, bam. And then we have these windows. So, okay. So this one's a little bit different than the rest of it. It's the same colors, but it's a slightly different style. Because honestly, if you're going to do a build, you need more than one window style. You just do. And it's better to have some that match and that are slightly different that you can use together than to have all of them look exactly the same. So we have that. And then we have these two windows, which are the same window, but one's open and one's shut. So I'll just show you the color on the shut one. It comes in all the same colors as that last window. It has all these bright colors and whatnot, which is, for this type of world, is really nice. And then we have this big square window, which honestly, we don't have enough square windows, so I kind of love this. But it comes in all those same colors that we just looked at the last two windows. And then we have these two windows, which are the same shape, but the glass is up different. So these two looks like you can open, and this one you can't. So it's going to come in, both of them are going to come in the same colors. So I'm just going to show off the one to save a little bit more time. So here are all these colors. And that is all the windows. Next, we have stairs and fencing. And then we have arches and stuff too. Okay. So, I think, this is just my personal opinion. the railing and the stairs are weird. Like, not the stair individually and not the railing individually, but typically when you get a new expansion pack, the stairs and the railing go together. Like, they are meant to go together. Like, there's a certain railing for each specific color stair. And you know these don't go together because there's not even enough railings for the amount of stairs they are. And they're completely different colors, completely different styles. The railing matches this fence, which matches these arches and these. The stairs match the terracotta tiles and floors. So I don't understand why they didn't put another railing to go with the terracotta stairs. But the only way I could show off the railing was to put them on stairs. So they're on the terracotta stairs, but I don't think they're meant to go together. So we're going to look at them separately. So first, let's just look at the stairs. So they come in all the same colors as the terracotta tiles because they're meant to go with them. So there's that. So we have like the orangey terracottas. We have some browns and some creams as well. And then we have the railings / fences. So I have matched the railings with the fences that they go with. So we have, and these railing and fence colors, and later on when they go into columns and, what are these called? Spandrels. I like the fact we have so many patterns. Like, don't get me wrong, like, look at these blacks. There are 5 black swatches, but they're each a different pattern, and I think it's really pretty because we can pick out a bunch of different iron fences. It's like having 5 new fences. And I get why they would put it in white. Like, that just makes sense. But why the red and teal? Just white, black, teal, and red? Just seems a little random. Like, I'm trying not to hate on it, but it just seems a little random. I don't understand that color choice. But it does, however, come with matching columns here, which I'll show you. These columns are actually kind of nice. We have matching spandrels, and then we also have another column, and I'm not 100% sure what these are supposed to match. Like, yes, I've seen these colors throughout the pack, but the style of this arch, like, I don't understand what it's supposed to match. I don't understand how this column matches anything in the game, but I will be interested to see how someone uses it. So that is that. Is there any more build stuff we need to go over? I think that was pretty much it. Oh, wait, no. There are the objects that come with the windows. So we have these objects here that when you click on this little plate, this little wall sculpture thing under the window pops up. So it looks like we have a shade awning. And it actually provides shade from the sun, which I think is really cool. That actually provides like a shadow on the ground. But this is all the colors the awning comes in. Ooh, it even has some like businessy logo looking ones. So I guess you could build some kind of business with that. I don't know. But we have that, which is cool. And then we have these little, I never know what to call them. But they like sit under the windows. So we have like a window seal. That's what we call them. So we have a little flower pot box to go in the window seal. And then we have just like a regular, these two match. I'm just going to show you in one. We just have the regular box that goes around the bottom of the window that you could kind of put whatever in. It does match this. This I was just going on about, it does match. So we have another matching item. But I think that's pretty much everything in build mode. But now we need to go into buy mode. And there is a lot. Like a lot. I did not count. And I do not want to count. But there's multiple rows of stuff. So we're just gonna, I've already placed all the items down, so we're just gonna go through them like we can. So let's start off with lighting. Normally lighting's what I do last, but let's start off lighting first. So I'm actually gonna move this over here. So we have a couple of wall lights here. First of all, we have a new wall trash bin, because I guess because we're getting penthouses and you'll be able to kind of build your own penthouse apartment type deal. So you have another wall trash can like we get in city living, but I think this one looks slightly nicer, honestly, and it comes in some more swatches than the city living one does, so that's nice. We have a couple of lights here. So we have this big gym looking sign. We have this neon light, which apparently the design tool cannot be used on. I'm very confused. Oh, it doesn't come in. How is it not coming in other swatches? I thought I saw it in other swatches. Yeah, this is, I guess because it's a light, you have to go into game and choose your light color. So it doesn't come, no, it doesn't come in multiple colors, but I think you can go into game and change the color of the lights. I kind of wish it can't aim in color choices though. And then we have a regular, just fancy wall light. And then we have this, and it also comes in a ceiling version, as you can kind of see here. And I thought this was interesting. These are lights that are meant to look like stars. So, like, you could, like, pretend you're looking up at the galaxy when you're looking up your ceiling. I think these are really pretty. I just don't know how often I'm going to use them. And also, I noticed the ones that are ceiling lights are really hard to move and select once you've already placed them down. Like, oh my, like, just trying. It only lets you pick it up in one very specific place, and you have to, like, struggle to click on it. So it's this, like, flaw design, but I think the idea of it is really cool. And speaking of ceiling lights, we have a couple of new ceiling lights here. So we have this, I think it's supposed to be a rose. Hold on, does it say? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Bright and bloom light. Yeah, I feel like this has to be shaped like a rose. It's like a metal rose. I'm blanking. A chandelier. And I think it is really pretty. It even comes in rose gold. It comes all but the metal colors, basically. I think this is really cool. I will definitely be using that. And then we just had this random ball hanging light. I don't know, I thought it was pretty. And then we have this chandelier, and this is the same thing chandeliers, but for short, medium, and tall wall height. So we have all of these, and it comes in some nice royal colors and some neutrals. I think that's really nice. And then here we have what are they even calling this? Hanging metal starlights. So it's just some hanging lights, basically. I don't know. It's pretty. I don't know if I would ever use it, but it's pretty. I don't know. I like that. That's very my style. Okay. So that's that. And then we have we have a spotlight that you can just kind of place wherever on the ground. I'm assuming that would also go really well with pools. It comes in, just a couple of colors. And then we have the lamps. So we have two candles, not calendars, candles. And we have two lamps. So this is just a single stick light candle, which honestly, in my opinion, is very romantic. So I thought that was appropriate for this pack. And then we have these candles, just some multi-light candles, which honestly, I think these look really romantic as well. I think these are really nice to set the mood with. And then we have two lamps. So we have this little lamp that honestly looks more like a like that little machine you walk past, and when you walk past it, squirts air, smell good stuff at you. That's what that looks like to me. And then we have this lamp, and honestly, this just looks like a mushroom to me. But I like the colors on it. And most of the colors on it are really pretty, especially this green and purple. So that is all the lights that come in this pack. Let's go ahead and now that I show off the lights, I think I'm just going to go from this end to this end and show off all the stuff. Because I kind of have it organized. Kind of. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with the mirrors. Because that's in the very corner. So we do have this really tall mirror that I think it's just got medium wall height. But everything else was not medium wall height. So I didn't bother changing it. But we have this really tall mirror, which honestly we need more big wall mirrors. So I'm not going to complain. We have two little face mirrors, but one has like a bunch of pictures on it that looks like it changes depending on the frame. There's a couple of different picture options, but it comes in all the different colors. It even comes in red and pink. Interesting. And a couple different pinks, actually. Okay, I was expecting just a metal frame, but that came in a lot more colors than I was expecting. And I only went through on this one because this one has the same swatches. And then we have this fancy looking mirror that has like all the metals and golds on it. So that is all the new mirrors. Now, what I'm really excited about is the new beds. So we're going to go through the beds first, and then we'll go through all the furniture and whatnot. So, we have 3 new beds. So technically, the pack comes with 2 new beds, but as I was talking about that, I think, I don't know if I brought up this, in the last video, the Crazy video, I mentioned I did buy this pack before a certain date. I think September 5th, 2024 is the date. I may be wrong. September something. That you have to buy this pack to, and you'll get a couple of free items, quote unquote free. But if you don't buy the pack by a certain date, you don't get those items. I don't like the concept. People do download or upload them as custom content where you can get the items without ordering it by a certain date, because most of the time that date is not before sale. So, you do have the option to download a CC, but I bought the pack not for that purpose. I always buy packs as they come out. Hell, most of the time I pre-order them. So, I automatically got the pack, so I'm going to show it to you. But if you don't get it by a certain date, unless you download as custom content, you're not going to get this. And I hate to say it like that, but that's just how it works. Don't like it, but that's how it works. But this is the Heartbreak bed. It's just a basic little starter bed. How much is this? I wonder how much, hold on, come here. How much is this worth? This is $400. This middle, nice looking bed is $800. And the heart bed, oh my goodness. But the heart bed, that is a major feature in this game, because as they are bringing back the heart bed. If you don't know, the heart bed is actually originally from the Sims 1. It was the first way they introduced making babies. Not woo, but trying for babies specifically. And everyone's been wanting them to bring it back, and they finally brought it back. But it is 4,500 simoleons. And honestly, the stats aren't even that great. Like, Energy 5. This is Energy 4, the $800 bed. I mean, granted, no, the basic breakup bed is Energy 4. I expect that'd be on Energy 2. Oh my god. So these 2 beds are Energy 4 that are like less than 1,000 simoleons. And then the bed that's 4,500 simoleons is only 1 point higher. I don't like that. If this, I know it's fancy and it vibrates and it's one of the major selling points, but I feel like they should, if they were gonna make it that expensive, the energy should at least be a 7. But whatever. That's just me being picky. But let's show off these beds. So the heart breakup bed has these swatches. it's literally called the Heart Breakup Bed for a reason. It has broken hearts on it. Ooh, I do like this tiger swatch though. That's cool. And it has like a pink version too. Ooh, a rainbow almost version. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. I think my favorite swatch though is the red and black hearts. I think that's real cute. Then we have this bed, which honestly, this bed's nice. This is one of the nicer beds in the game, like looking wise. Like, this is gorgeous. Ooh, teal and green swatches are gorgeous. Oh my goodness. We have some neutrals, some peachy colors, a red, of course, a blue, and a white and black. This pack is doing good about including plain black and white stuff, and I appreciate that. And then, of course, we have the heart bed. So, the heart bed, it does come in like kind of similar swatches as the original one did, but it also comes in some plain swatches, and it also comes in some funky swatches, like this. We got the cheetah prints and the tiger prints. We got the hearts. There's just so many swatches. Like, I was not expecting the bed to have that many swatches. I'm kind of impressed. I'm honestly kind of impressed. So that's all the swatches on this big fancy heart bed we have. And before we go into the rest of the furniture, let me introduce the second new woohoo spot. Or, hold on, is this the first one I'm talking about? Alright, there's 3 new woohoo spots. I'm showing off 2 of them here. So actually, I think this is the first woohoo spot I'm showing off. This is the new woohoo spot, which, looking at it, you're probably like, that kind of looks like the closet from Get Together. Which, shape-wise, because, like, literally it's just a box you move around and place, and you can either place it in the wall or outside the wall. Obviously, it's normally meant to go in the wall, but I'm trying to not break into that room. So, we have this door. And it looks like just a closet door when you put it in the wall. And it does come in different swatches, so you can kind of blend it into your environment. But it's a utility closet that your Sims can click on, and you can place this in any kind of lot. And your Sims can click on it, and they will go inside of it and woohoo. It looks a lot like the closet woohoo from the Get Together expansion pack. It's a little different. The door opens differently. And when you look in it, it's not just a black void. It actually has like storage boxes in it and whatnot. And it looks so much more realistic in the Get Together or closet. Like it just looks like it could go in almost any building, versus the Get Together one very much is a certain style. So I just think this is way more convenient. I cannot wait to try it out. So this is one of the new woohoo spots in the world. Alright, and now we have chairs, which there's actually a good amount of chairs here. So we have a patio chair, we have a comfy seat, we have a couple of comfy seats, we have a dining room chair, and a folded dining room chair, we have another other seat that has a matching stool, and we have 2 bar stools. So let's go ahead and look into these colors. So we have this patio chair that comes in some bright, funky colors. There's a lot of brightness to it. We have this padded chair, which I think goes with this little bench here. So these are the colors that this comes in. Honestly, this chair just looks really comfortable. This chair too, this next chair, oh my goodness, I would just melt sitting in this. Like, I would just like curl up and fall asleep. Honestly, I would curl up and fall asleep in here. So that's all the colors. That green color is gorgeous. I'm loving like the turquoise and the teals in this pack. And we have this chair. This looks like a big fancy reading chair. Like, I would sit in this chair to read. So that's this chair. It kind of has like a leather detail on this. And then we have these 2 dining chairs. So we have a fancier looking dining chair that has all the kind of fancy colors. That purple is so pretty. Oh my god, that green too. Okay, and of course black and white. And we have a new folding chair. We've been getting a lot of folding chairs here recently. Like, how many folding chairs do we need in the game? Oh my goodness. Okay. Almost like there's some like rusted swatches too. Okay, we don't have any rusted metal folding chairs yet. So that, yeah, okay. Okay. And then we have these gothic leather chairs, as they're calling them. And this chair goes with this footstool, but you can also sit on the footstool. So it comes in all these colors. I'm just going to show it off on the stool because they literally come in the same colors. So that's all the colors on that. And then we have two new bar stools. So we have this one that's just like a regular circle, no back, matches the leather chairs here. And then we have a wooden bar stool that has a little cushion on it and whatnot. So it's wood colors with different colored cushions. So there is that. And that is all the chairs. We do also have a new picnic table. So I'm assuming this is supposed to kind of go with the terracotta tile style they're going for. And I feel like this I just call it picnic table. I just call it picnic table. I feel like this is meant to like blend in with the world real nicely. It has those bright, vibrant colors that you kind of see around the world and whatnot in the buildings. So I feel like that goes really well with just the world. And then we have the couches / benches. So we have a couch, which is a very romantic looking couch you would put in a romance build and whatnot. I don't like this couch though. It is uneven. You could not sit on it regularly. You have to lay down on it. That's the only acceptable way to sit on a couch like this, is to lay on it. That's why they have a pillow here. So, I don't know. I can see my sim taking a nap on it. I don't want my sim sitting on it. Plus, it just doesn't look all that comfortable. Like, it's padded for sure, but it looks like it'd be like hard padding. And then we have this little bench here, this little padded bench. I don't know. It's cute. It's a cute little end bench and whatnot. It does have a couple different swatches on it. And then we have 3 new outdoor benches. So this stone one I'm kind of obsessed with because it has like a little heart on the back as the backboard. And I just think that's real cute. And it comes in a bunch of woods. Oh, they have an LGBT wood stone painted bench. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. No, I love this. This is one of my new favorite items in the pack. That's awesome. Okay, and then it also has some plain swatches as well. And then we have this wooden bench, but it's kind of cool because it looks like it's 3 chairs put together, but it's actually a bench. I don't know. It comes in some bright, colorful swatches. And then we also have this metal bench that has like a butterfly on it. Obviously very much meant for like parks and whatnot. So I believe that is all the seating. Now let's go over the tables. So we have, is this a dining table? This is a coffee table. This I think is a coffee table as well. I know, I could have swore we had a new dining table. Didn't we? Didn't we? Oh, did I miss a table? Did I miss a table? Coffee table. This may be just a regular table, not a coffee table, but I thought we had a new that we could sit chairs at. Hold on, we have the dining room table. Hey, what? Or chair. Where's the... Okay, so this says it's a coffee table, but it's literally a dining room table. And this says it's... And this doesn't say... This acts like it's a dining table, but it's not. It's just a regular table. And then we have, of course, the desk. Okay, so we have a round dining table and a desk, and then a bunch of side tables and coffee tables. So, let's jump into it. So, let's get this table that says it's a coffee table. It's actually a dining table. So, you have a new simple round table, which honestly... Even recently, I've been saying we need more simple round tables. So I really like this and appreciate this. And then we have this table, which is taller than that table. So I feel like chairs should go around it, but it doesn't. The table situation in this pack is very confusing. This teal is gorgeous. Then we have a little nighttime stand table here, so we have all of that. We have another little nighttime stand coffee table moment. Has like leaves and whatnot on it. Then you have like a marble little coffee table, which I think is cute. It's I feel like a little too fancy for this pack. It's really pretty, and look at that red marble. Ooh, gorgeous. Okay. And we have one more coffee table. We have a long little wooden coffee table. And honestly, my favorite thing about this table is the little drawer they have right here that you could pull out. I think that's really cute. And then last for tables, we have this desk, this new desk, which honestly, I think would go really well in a teen room. Like, this looks very teenage room-esque. I don't think that's what they were going for, but that's what I see. So that's all the new tables and chairs. Okay, before we get into the items that actually do stuff, I think I'm going to go through and look at the decorations, and then we'll come back to here, and then we'll kind of come look at this last stuff. So, we'll look at this, look at bar stuff, and then we'll look at all the active stuff. So, I want to look at decorations first, though. So, let's look at these wall decorations. We have a lot of wall decorations with this pack. So, we have this big one that is like a huge painting mural. It has some like very romantic swatches. Like romantic art looking swatches. I think, this one's really, I really like that one. I think this actually has some really nice swatches. I don't understand why there's people in their underwear, but hey, the other swatches I really like. And then this is the painting we have been seeing everywhere online, specifically this swatch. It is like a fancy painting, but it has like a neon light in the frame. I don't know. I think it's really cool. And we have this painting here. So we have very romantic themed paintings. Obviously for a romance pack, that makes sense. And honestly, we need more wall paintings in general. So this is nice. We have a like Spanish Mexican type world painting that also has some fruits and some flowers. So just a bunch of different swatches on that. We have some random like photos. So if you want to take actual photos of your Sims and put them up, you can put these up. And we have a lot right here. This is actually 4 different ones. So first we have the big like graffiti at the top, which apparently I cannot use the design tool on. And this is the only swatch it comes in. I think it's cute. I don't know how often I'll use it, but we need more graffiti in the game. And then we have this heart. Yeah, this is the painted heart we saw earlier. Oh, wow. Okay, let's just move this up. So it comes in a bunch of things. So it comes in a heart, comes in a bunch of photos, comes in a black broken heart, a male. Oh, no, that's, what are those things called? We used to make those all the time as a kid. It's like the little origami things you fold up and you write things on, and depending on what number or you write on it and the number that people choose, you fold it that many times and open it up, and basically at the end it'll tell you your fortune. It's like a little fortune teller thing, but it's like paper origami version. Okay, wow. Okay, I did not expect to see that. We have some flowers, we have a heartbeat, we have rainbows and clouds and more broken hearts and a fire heart. I like the fire heart. That's pretty. It looks like we have another like neon looking light sign here that has a bunch of swatches. Okay. Even has a little woohoo sign. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it has dinosaurs. But this little chick that comes in like the penguin and the chicken style, I just think is so cute. So cute. And also we have this. Now this is an interesting object because it is literally a tile a backsplash. It fits the one tile perfectly. You can place it up and down against the wall. So really what this could be good for is like if you have, and I don't know how to show this because this pack did not come with kitchen stuff. Surprisingly, it came with everything else. But if you have like counters here and then cabinets up here, and you kind of want a colorful black splash in the middle of it, you could place this and tile them along for how many ever tiles you need without having to change the whole wall color. So I thought these were actually pretty handy. Let's see if they come in some cute swatches, which honestly, I mean, it's not my favorite tile ever, but I like the concept and what they made it for. So we have that tile. Yeah, I told you there's a lot of wall art. I told you. Looks like we have like this health poster. I don't know. It comes in. I think this is meant to go with the gym stuff. And then what are they calling this? I forgot. Urban decal wall graffiti, which I don't understand. This is graffiti. Oh, okay. There's the graffiti. Okay, the first thing looks like just signs. But then there's also just some actual graffiti art, which honestly comes in some gorgeous swatches. Look at that freezer bunny. That like Day of the Dead freezer bunny. I love it. And then we also have this. It has like a iguana, which with the world theme, I think is really cute. We have a rooster. We have a apoxel. Is that what they're called? I know they're going extinct. But, they're, aplox, I don't want to say it wrong, but it's an endangered species in Mexico. We have some writing and another lizard, which honestly, I like the lizard in gray better. We have a couple of different posters over here. So we have this poster. I don't like the fact that it's coming in different sizes. I wish all the sizes would be the same when it comes to the swatches in the posters, but whatever, they're trying to fit as much variety as they can without making the item count too high. So that has all that, those posters. We have this poster right here. This is another workout poster. And then we have like this little like teenage poster collage looking moment, which is always appreciated because we need more stuff for like kids' rooms and teenage rooms. And then we have the big poster, I believe. Yeah, this is the last wall art piece we have. And honestly, okay, it only comes in one design apparently. I'm not 100% sure what this is. I'm sure this has to do with Hispanic culture. Like, this just has to, and I'm probably not getting the reference. But I think it's really cool looking. Like, I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I love the mask and like the actual artwork itself is really cool. So that is all the wall art. And now we have some decorative stuff over here that I want to show off. So we have these two curtains, which I think these were supposed to go together. This is our other medium wall height object. Everything else but that, this mirror and this wall piece is a short wall height, and then these two for some reason are randomly medium wall height. But these two have the same color swatches, so I'm just going to show off on the big one. So we have some nice royal colors, we have some pastel colors, we have some bright colors, we have some neutrals, just really all around in this wall piece. And then we also have two beaded curtain and archway moments. So they come in the same swatches. So I'll show it off just this one. But we have a like one tile door one and a 2 tile door one. And I think these are meant to go around the arches that we got earlier, which are over here. So like these arches right here, I think are meant to be put with these beads. I believe is what we're going for. And then we have so many plants, which I'm not complaining, but so many plants. Oh my goodness. So I don't even know. know how to describe half of these. Like, they're just pretty flowers. So we have like this little one that has 2 flowers in it. We have these that have a bunch of little flowers in them. They kind of look like sunflowers, but they're not. But they remind me of sunflowers. We have these flowers, which I think are gorgeous. I love the color swatches on these. Hello. And then we have this nice little potted grassy looking plant, which I'm assuming is very much meant to go outside. But I really like the swatches on them. And then we have this plant I was talking about earlier about being a corner plant. I think this is really pretty. And then we have this pack actually comes with some really good corner plants. And I like the fact that this one has 2 plants in one. I always think that's a nice little detail. Here's the other plant I was really excited about. Comes in some nice little stone colors down below the plant. Stays the same color. We have a new little palm tree, which looks quite different than all the other palm trees, but I think it's a palm tree. And it comes in some very interesting colors. Very interesting tropical colors. I will say that. And then we have this little hanging plant here. It comes in a bunch of mellow colors and pastel colors. So this kind of hangs from the ceiling. And then we have 2 wall plants as well. So we have this little one here that comes in a bunch of bright colors. Lots of pinks and greens. And then we have this wall plant, which is very interesting because it literally just looks like there's a hole in the wall that plants are coming out of. I don't know. I like it. It's different, but I like it. And there's a lot of greens and pinks in it, just like the other wall plants. Alright. So that is all the plants. We got a couple of random, what I consider really random decorations. So we have like this water heater moment. I don't think you can actually use it like the one in For Rent. But we have a water heater moment. It has some graffiti on it and whatnot. And then we also got these items. So I'm honestly 100% sure not what this is. I think it goes with one of the doors or the windows. If I remember correctly from the stream, this is meant to go on top of like either a window or a door. I can't remember which one. But that's what that's for. It's really random. Here's that wall fan I pointed out earlier. Comes in a bunch of colors. And we also have like a street number sign, which is cool, but it's kind of weird that it's like English letter numbers. I don't know. It's weird to me. We also, speaking of fans, got a new ceiling fan because this is a Spanish Mexican world. You know it's hot. So we have a new fan. And then we also have some little just random art pieces. Starting with the most random, a hippo. That's supposed to like you put on a table and it looks like it's coming halfway out of the table. I don't get it, but we have it. So we have it if we want it. And then we have the little cute chick that also turns into a penguin. So I love this. This is adorable. We have a food warmer. It doesn't actually work as a food warmer, but it's more kitchen decor. We need more of that. We have some more potted stuff. So again, more kitchen decor. And then, I want to say, Bubbles of the Beloved. Does this have a description that I can read? AXOLOTI. Aloxel? Is that how you pronounce this? I don't know, but this is the endangered species that they're really pushing and advertising for in this game. They actually have them where you can collect multiple ones of them, like you can as collectibles around the world. But the cool thing about it is when you find them, unlike other collectibles and animals you can collect in the game, you can't sell it. You can't sell it and make a profit off of it, because they're an endangered species. If you try to sell it, the game's going to ask you to release it into the wild. So I thought that was a cool little feature that they brought into The Sims. I've never thought they would bring endangered species into The Sims. I think that's really cool. And then we have this little dog looking thing. What is it called? RSL. Alright, well, I'm not exactly 100% the history behind this, but it looks cool. And then we don't have a bowl of fruit. We have a bowl of vegetables. And it comes in some really bright, colorful colors. So that's kind of cool. So we have that. So that's all kind of the random decor for that. The little decors there. We also have a couple more decoration pieces. What are these things called? Sun blockers. They're basically like little shade triangles you can put out. Other packs also have these. I never use them. They're just very random looking, so I end up not using them. But a lot of people do. So here's all the swatches that this particular one comes in. So there you go. We also have just this random room divider. So I feel like this would go well in one of the nightclub areas because it has kind of like that neon light moment on it. And then we have 2 rugs that are non-functional rugs. So we have a new fuzzy rug, which I'm all about. We always need more fuzzy rugs. So we have this fuzzy rug here. And then we also have this like nice little cultural looking rug that has a bunch of the different patterns and the stripes. I love this one. This one's really pretty. Let's see. I think that's it for decorations. Yeah. Decoration wise, we do have a few bar backs. I guess that would be technically be decoration. We also have this, which was not in the window, like under the window thing. And I didn't know exactly what it was because it looks like these. It's very similar to like these little window boxes, but it's way too big and it's not under the window box category. So I think it's just like a random decoration to go on a building for decor, but I don't understand quite the purpose of it. It does come in a bunch of the metal swatches to match like the fences and whatnot though. So it goes with that. And they have 3 new bar backs and 3 new bars, but this bar back does not go with these bars. So I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of this bar back was, but it's cute. I like it. I'm just not exactly sure what it's supposed to go with. So there's that, and then there's this bar back that has all these like wooden swatches and whatnot. It has some colorful swatches too, but it's all wood. So we have that, and it goes with this bar. So we have this bar here. Oh, and even some of the wood swatches are kind of worn down. Interesting. So we have this bar, and then we have this bar back, which actually has a mirror on it, which I think is kind of cool. I don't know, I think this bar back is really pretty. Not as pretty as the first one, but I think it's really pretty, especially in that red. Oh my god, look at that red. And it goes with our 2 newest type of bars. So recently we've been introduced to the 1 tile bar. We got one in the weekly reward thing that went on about a month ago. And now we have one that's coming in this game in case you missed the free one. But we have one in this pack. And then for the very first time, we have a rounded bar. I think you can still fit 4 seats at the rounded bar. But this is our first rounded bar in the whole game. So I think it's pretty cool. It comes in a bunch of pastel colors and dark rich colors. So I don't know. I think this bar is cool. It has a nice little marble top. It's quite fancy. I like it. I definitely want to use it in a build. So that's kind of all the decoration stuff. Lastly, we just kind of have all the random items we can actually use and have gameplay with. And these two I'm a little confused by. So when you look at the name, it says movable takeout grill stand, and it says movable takeout market stand. So I'm not sure if they're like a grill you can place down and cook on, like a regular grill, or if it's like a food stand thing where you hire a person to come sell food there. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, these are the two it comes with. This looks more like a market stall, and this looks more like a grill. But they're both labeled stands, so I think they're the same thing. So I'm confused on what they are. I'm a little confused. I'm just slightly, ever so slightly. But this one only comes with one swatch, and this one has 2 swatches here. So whatever those are, we have them. I know they have some kind of gameplay to them. I'm just not sure what. And then last, we have all of these items. So we have a swing set, which we have nothing else that is usable for kids in this pack. But then we got a swing set. I think they put one in because there's a new interaction with that is stargazing, star watching, cloud watching, whatever. And it's kind of like the sky watching that comes in the outdoor retreat pack, but you can do it on more than just the ground laying on your back. You actually sit up and you point and you look, and you can do it on not only the new romance blankets, but you can do it on picnic tables, which is probably why we got the picnic table, and you can do it on swing sets. So I think that's why we got the swing set, but it does seem a little random considering there's literally nothing else for kids in the pack. And I know I'm talking about an adult interaction, so this is technically for the adults, but you know this is going to be mainly used for kids. Alright, and then we have some new workout stuff, which I thought was really random. But I guess because one of the options with the new date system is like workouts, they had to include something. So we have a new treadmill. It has some bright colors. We don't have treadmills in this color, so that's good. And then we have a matching. What is this thing called? I don't know what this is. Monster Unleasher? I don't know what kind of workout machine this is. I know how it works. I don't know what it's called. But it matches the treadmill, which I love when the workout equipment has matching sets. That's so nice. And then we have this weight rack. And I don't know if you can actually lift weights with them. And it's playable, but it is at least there for decoration. And we need more gym decoration because we don't have a lot. And last, I have saved the most fun activities for last. So, well, I guess throwing away stuff isn't that fun. We do have a new trash can. I don't know why I put that out with the playable stuff, but we have a new trash can. And then we have a guitar, which I thought was a little random, but we have a very Hispanic looking traditional guitar now, which I think is nice. We have a lot of guitars, but none like this. And then we have the 2 new game flirty objects. So we have a little card game, which does have a kid age appropriate game with it, but the main thing it's used for is adult games. So there is an adult game version that is very much has to do with Woohoo. So we have a Woohoo card game now. I think that's pretty cool, and I cannot wait to try it out. Same with this. So this is the adult costume box. So basically you can click on this box, select a costume, your sim will change into that costume. And if you go back to my Crazy Sim review video, I actually review a lot of these costumes because they also come in Creative Sim. But you can change into them and then Woohoo in the costume, and depending on the costume you have, it'll say a different phrase for the different woohoos. I don't know. I think it's a really fun object. I can't wait to see how it works in game. I hope it doesn't disappoint. I hope I'm not disappointed at the gameplay that comes with it. But there's this. And last but very much not least, we have the objects I'm most excited about. And that is the new romance blanket. So we have 3 versions. And basically you can cuddle, you can make out, you can star watch, and woohoo on these blankets. So basically you can just put it in your inventory, put it anywhere in the world, and click on it and be like, I want to woohoo you right here, right now. I don't care who's here. So I love that. I love that. Basically how the woohoo works is like they start making out and they kiss, and then all of a sudden they'll roll up in the blanket like a burrito, and the blanket will start hopping up and down and rolling around and whatnot. It's pretty intense. Like from what I've seen, I haven't personally done it in my game yet. I will be putting a video out on it, but I'm very excited to play with these. So we have 3 swatches. So we have the bear swatch, which I'm not exactly sure with the head being there how well the woohoo would work on this one, but it's interesting. And I like the panda bear. This is a very rich, romantic house type look here. And then we have like a more picnicky looking one. It has some cheetah prints on it. It has some lips on it. And then we have like the traditional Hispanic looking blanket pattern. So I have a couple of swatches there. I really like this blue stripe pattern. And then there's also, I think this is just a plain, no pattern, just regular colors blanket, which I think the all black is a really nice, easy touch to have. And on that note, I believe, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I believe I have gone over all the objects in build a mode that come in this pack that are not career unlockables. So that was a lot. I'm glad I went ahead and laid down and organized it. I feel like that saved a lot of time. But it is an expansion pack, so I expect there to be a lot. If there wasn't a lot, I would be a little disappointed. But I think my final thoughts on this pack, it has some cute stuff. I like most of the stuff that comes with it. It's just, I feel like they were trying to go for too many styles, which I do like when they go for a variety of styles. Because like I said, it brings in more viewers. It attracts more types of people. But maybe not so many styles in one pack. Just my personal opinion. But on that note, I'm going to end this here. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe to all awesome stuff because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. Alright,